wasn't too long ago that I played another round of Castlevania 64. I've always really dug that game ever since the 90s. I thought that game was amazing. Well, I was flipping through an old Nintendo Power in my collection here. This one right here of old Mario Party on the cover, and I found that they got the Nintendo Power Castlevania 64 review, and hopefully one of these days we'll get the 64 collection to come out either on the Switch as their sort of game packs there on the N64 section, or if it just came out in one of the other Castlevania collections. I mean, they made a Castlevania collection of almost everything. We really just need those Castlevania 64 games to really complete it. You could throw in Castlevania Chronicles maybe to go along with it or something like that. But let's hear what Nintendo Power had to say back in good old 1999. And right here, because, let's see, this is Nintendo Power. Yeah, February 99, volume 117. And you get the nice little boom right in there. It's probably kind of hard to see, but Castlevania 64 in all its glory. They're giving it an overall of 7.9. That's the rating right here, but I'm going to read it right off to you. So Castlevania 64, Konami, 96 megabytes game, 1 player, controller pack compatible, 2 characters, 2 paths. Konami serves up a neck-biting thrills on the N64. Graphics, Konami did an excellent job of creating a haunting atmosphere. Everything from special effects such as lighting and mirrored reflections to the creepy animation of the enemies puts this game at the top of the horror list. Play control, for the most part, control is fairly responsive, but there are some difficulties with the cameras, particularly when your character is around walls. The auto aiming feature helps enormously. Even when you can't see an enemy, you can hit it. The jump and grip maneuver is awkward at first. Game design. Castlevania combines lots of action with some puzzles and a surprising amount of story and character interaction. Each hero character follows a separate path and storyline in several areas of the game. Satisfaction. In spite of some of the control problems, Castlevania and action fans will howl with joy. Sound. The music is perfectly suited for the subject matter, and the sound effects are equally impressive. Here we go from the comments section. We got Scott. It's a little uneven, but when Castlevania heats up, it provides some of the best action on the N64. Here's from Dan. It would be nice to have a map with this game. That is totally true. Paul, I'm glad that Konami pulled it off so well. Henry, blurry graphics at time, but this is a fantastic version of Castlevania in 3D. And now, once again, they gave the overall score a 7.9 rating, but with graphics of 7.9, play control at 7.3, game design at 8, satisfaction at 8.1, and sound at 7.9. So that's actually a pretty solid review right there. I know that this is kind of one of those games that people have some more sort of mixed feelings on and sort of, but even back in the day, I remember when some people didn't really get it. I was like, dude, what are you comparing this to? Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is the Castlevania's first outing on the N64 at 3D. I think the gameplay is still really solid. The only thing that could be a little bit nicer is there could be a little bit more save points throughout there, because there is some moments where you are going through the game and you're doing all fine and jolly, la-di-da-da, and then next thing you know, some floor or something will fall out from underneath you, and boom, game over, and then guess what? Last save was, 10 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago, or something silly like that. But beyond that, Castlevania 64, amazing. It's good to see Nintendo Power giving it a pretty solid score here. I do kind of miss the days of course, magazines, but I really miss the days of, like, when they had those, like, broken down, ratings where they did everything. The sound, the graphics, the fun factor, and all that good stuff. So, yeah, hopefully soon we'll get some Castlevania 64 and Legacy of Darkness, and whether it be a Castlevania Konami collection or whether it come on the N64, on Switch, or the next Nintendo system. But till then, good old Nintendo Power memories.